Class 10th history. We are discussing the circumstance leading to Quit India movement. This was the last movement in the life of Gandhiji. Quit India movement, it was launched by Indian National Congress in 1942. The date was August 8, 1942. As you know that three great movements were led by Mahatma Gandhi. The first one in 1920, non-cooperation movement. Second one was civil disobedience movement, and third one is your Quit India movement in 1942. Civil disobedience movement led by him in 1930. So in this way, that in his lifetime he led three great movements. There were certain causes or circumstances led for this movement. The first cause is the Japanese threat. As you know that in 1941, Japan entered into the World War against England and started advancing towards India. It also that in 1941, the Japanese, after conquering Malaya, Singapore, they had turned to Burma. They entered into Burma. Burma means your Myanmar. This is the area where you will. Myanmar is India and the neighbors country, eastern side. So after entering into this Andaman Nicobar group of islands captured by Japanese and entered into Myanmar, then to northeast. So it was under their leadership, under their guidance, Japanese guidance, the INA entered into India through northeast, and there was imminent danger of a Japanese attack. So during this time, the Indian National Congress, decided to launch this movement and wanted freedom from British so that they could lead the nation. They could prevent the Japanese threat. That was their idea. So during this period, this 1942, a Quit India movement was started, and the famous slogan like your do or die by Gandhiji. He asked the people, sacrifice the life for the cause of the nation. And it was during this time, another cause was also responsible for the beginning of this movement, that was Cripps Mission. Cripps Mission 1942. The British government appointed this mission under Sir Stafford Cripps, and it was during the prime ministership of Winston Churchill. This particular proposal was given by him, and he visited India in 1942 and gave some proposals. The first proposal was that it was in favor of a constitution making body, and second one is India would be given dominion status. Third one is it was in favor of a federation consisted of all the Indian territories, and the Britain would accept the constitution framed by the constitution making body, and the Indian leaders were invited to participate in the council of the country and the Commonwealth. The powers of the viceroy would remain, and it would continue, and the defense of the country will remain in his hand. These are some of the proposals which were given, but later it was rejected by Congress. Congress rejected it because dominion status was India would be given dominion status. That means the British was not in favor of complete independence. They were in favor of dominion status, some kind of independency under their sovereign, which was not accepted by Indian National Congress. So it was rejected by Indian National Congress. So rejection of this proposal ultimately led for Quit India movement. And another point, in some of the books you will find that a communal problem of this period also forced Indian National Congress to call for Quit India movement. It was that from 1940 onwards that Muslim League demanded a separate province, a separate country for the Muslims. It was in 1940 annual session of Lahore, the Muslim League decided to work for an independent country of its own. So Indian National Congress decided to prevent this communal problem in the country. So under these 3 points, these are the 3 important causes of the civil disobedience movement.